Welcome to Broader Minds. My name is Jose Aispuro. This is my team.
Lupe Chavez.
Freddie Enriquez.
I'm going to talk about what inspired me to start Broader Minds. When I was at school, I don't know, I just really enjoy intellectual conversations. And I felt that every time that I spoke to somebody, I always felt like I learned something new. And I'm a big firm believer that people bring value to the table. We can learn from people. I mean, we might not all have all the answers to questions about life or just things in general. And I just think that there's always somebody there that can help us with that. So that's why I wanted to start Broader Minds. And I feel that we can reach many people from all over the Central Valley, from all over the world, or however, all around the nation or whatever. But mainly is I'm looking for people who are doing positive things in their community. A lot of those people go unrecognized and don't get awarded for their efforts. And I think Broader Minds will probably be one of the things that we will be doing is interviewing these people. Why are they doing it? How they're doing it? And for how long they've done it. And this is what I want to do. I want to build relationships. I want to network. And I think that Broader Minds, especially what we got going, I think it'll be mobile. We'll be able to go to different areas, go to different places, meet new. That's why I'm glad that I was able to talk to Lupe, Freddie about this. I told him what I was thinking about doing. Lupe has always been a great supporter of mine. When we talked about this, you felt the same way. Me and you have had numerous conversations about different topics, different things, and
some good, some ugly.
Some ugly, yes, and but a lot of it's positive, right? We talked, and I feel Freddie's very smart, an intelligent individual. Lupe as well. He has a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. We do call him the Godfather in our show, but he is the central bank of our operation. Why? Because he kind of keeps us in line, makes sure that we're doing things. Sometimes I say a lot of outlandish things. I'm a little abrasive. A lot of the times, yes.
And then another aspect that we want to also introduce is all of us share some common points and common core values, but we all bring something different to the table. And that's something on why we decided to call this vlog Broader Minds. And that's something that Jose thought of. And as soon as he said it, we ran with it. That he thought about that, and it was a cue.
Originally we thought we were going to call ourselves the Rejects, but we didn't want to do that. We wanted to be more of a little bit more open and a little more
positive,
a more friendly name, I guess. You know what I mean? I didn't want people to think that it's going to be a negative thing or whatever. But that's mainly why we're doing it. That's why I'm doing it, and I'm glad that I brought you guys in and I told you guys about it. Like I said, Lupe has always been supportive, bro. He's always said that I'm good. I'm good at this, like talking and saying, different things. Like today, dude.
We all know Monkey loves to express himself. He loves to get under everybody's skin. So if you fall victim to that, you're a victim of your own weakness, and you got to remember that. So
and that's why I keep him to my right in case he does. I got him at reach.
But look, like me and you, we had this conversation. At the end of the day, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get people to engage in conversation. At the end of the day, be more open-minded.
Exactly.
We see a lot of people are extremely narrow-minded. They have their own strong beliefs, which is completely normal. It's not bad, but you got to understand in the outside world or in other areas, you have to be a little bit more open-minded about people because everybody brings different perspectives. They have their own ideas, their own views. But at the end of the day, we have to respect each other. That's mainly the thing. Me, I do a little bit of a little trash talking, but that's more on like a sports type of thing. But when it came to like other topics, I try to be ask those hard questions. Like today, what did you say today? I thought it was one of the coolest things you said. Lupe is the central bank of our unit. Me, I'm the exploiter, kind of more of a critical thinking type.
Yes,
Fergie, great self-expression.
Yeah.
You, I think, will be the person who makes sure that our supporting evidence, our statements are being followed.
That's
making sure that we're not stereotyping, that we're not giving false information, And I think Freddie does a really good job because he does a lot of fact checking.
Even when he's proven wrong,
Even when he's still right in his mind. But hey,
so,
at the end of the day, we respect that, which is
here's
extremely
the thing,
important.
I'm always right and I'm always wrong. We talked about it earlier, Monkey. The way I think is very openly, and like I told you guys in the past, I like to put myself in other people's shoes.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I say I'm very open in how I'm thinking as far as who I am and how I stand. Sometimes when my point will be very long, and there'll be a big meaning behind it. But sometimes it'll be short because that's how it has to be. Another thing is the internet has evolved, and it's been a marvelous thing, but it's also been a downfall in a sense. Because now we're able to see things that we weren't able to see 10 years ago.
10 years ago, texting was like the newest thing.
Oh, yeah.
And we couldn't even afford it because it was so expensive.
10
Like 10
cents
cents, 10 cents a message. So we're relying on phone calls all the time, right? And it's crazy, bro. Information has literally...
But did you rely on a pager?
Oh shit.
Hey, yo, that's before our time, Lupe.
That was before our time, dude. I want to touch something about this, about Avenal, dude. Because I've talked about my love and hate relationship with Avenal. I love it and I hate it. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I've had numerous conversations with him, with Lupe, with you, and many different people in Avenal that have made me change my perspective and all that stuff, dude, around Avenal, dude. There's a lot of good people, dude, that come here, that live here, that were born here. They take off, they get their education, they come back, and what do? They do positive things, and they get into either working at the school, either anything that's related to Avenal. They're doing an extremely good job, and I think that is extremely important. We've seen in the past, and this is true. We've had many people come in here, try to get jobs at our schools or whatever, and a lot of them have got up and left. Why? Because the opportunities were not there yet. Luckily now, in 2016, we're seeing a lot more people coming back. You know, we got some of our businesses in Avenal. A lot of them are locally ran. I'm going to start in Avenal. I'm going to recognize the people who are doing a lot of positive things in Avenal, and I feel that if I build broader minds in my local town, bring up the popularity here, I think it'll grow.
Definitely.
And I think we can expand out to the Central Valley.
It's all going to start with our people here, guys, here in Avenal. And you know what? It's okay for you guys to critique us. If you guys are being positive and you guys enjoy, you know, what we're trying to do here, that's great. You know, give us feedback. But if you guys feel we're doing something wrong, you know, we can also be open-minded to that and maybe tweak things here and there. And you know, you guys are going to be our audience, and we're only going to be as good as you guys allow us. And
yeah, shoot us a topic, or you know, anybody that needs to be recognized or should be recognized. Maybe someone that grew up here, left, came back as teacher, or employee, or somewhat started any kind of group, organizations, anything like that. You know, we would love to recognize them and, you know, give them a big old pat in the back. You know, it's not easy to run programs. It's not easy to be involved. I know if you guys noticed this trend. We've had actually a lot of people that were here as students through our school system, gone and got the degrees, and have come back now to teach at other schools, and that's beautiful because now they're not only they have a personal investment on making sure our kids get the best education because they're from here, and also showing the kids that it can be done. You can't go out there and you could come back and still be successful.
We have psychiatric technicians at the top. We have police officers in various counties. You know, we have different fields that I think we never thought we'd be able to reach ourselves. You know, and they're doing what they love to do, and it's always positive and it's amazing.
We have academic counselors, former students, academic counselors. We got a lot of people, like you said, law enforcement, business, big business. We got people who are trading, are in Wall Street. Man, the list goes on and on, man. There's a lot of good people out there.
There's a lot of successful people here that should be recognized. Again, broader minds can be a collaboration of everybody's mind, not just our mind. My opinions can be sometimes wrong, or what I say might be wrong. You guys might check me. I might check them. You guys might check us. So let's get this thing going. Let's be a big team. Let's be a big family.
Again, positive, negative, let us know.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And this is Broader Minds.